And there she is. Sunfire at level 16. Range attack that deals damage over time to the primary target and nearby enemies. Starfall. Range attack that consumes astral power, deals damage over time to all enemies in the target area. Alone be praised. Everything I'd encountered suggested this corruption to be buried deep within Teldrassil's self. I worried we might not be able to strike at the source without killing the world tree. I am thankful I was wrong. Malfurion was the start to this great turn of fortune. Perhaps I will seek him out again before I depart to the walls again. Thank you, Caladorin. Thank you for everything you've done. I'm sure you are sure to be a great hero someday. Breaches of turning fortune. Yay, pounds! Our tasks are done here for now. This water has proved to be of great importance, but it wasn't originally meant for me. Go ahead and bring it back to Coratus at the crossroads. I'm sure he would like you to deliver it to its original destination. So now we've got a filled vessel, and we go wander back in cat form, because it's just that bit quicker. And quite nicely, we can still grab this stuff while in forms. In fact, I think you can like still mine and whatnot, even in bird form. Basically a flying travel form. It's quite useful. Probably should mark. Well, probably should start putting these on the cat form thing, so I can go instantly into one of those spells rather than having to interrupt the regrowth. Don't know why the things weren't automatically going down to my bar. It's very strange. Okay, auto run. Quite annoying. I'm actually starting to get tired now. Oh well, say la vie. Sorry, I'm just thinking, I think I'm battling a bit of burnout. And part of me feels that maybe I'm done with WoW, you know? But at the same time I started this series, I want to see it through to the end. But at the same time I don't want to do it if I'm not into it, you know? No point in playing a game if I'm just don't, you know, if I'm just not into it, no point in playing it. But, I don't know. It is good to see you again. I sense that Torindrala's task went smoothly with you by her side. Thank you for returning to me so swiftly. I have one last task to ask of you. Shall we? Better boots? Actually, I have no boots. So, boots. It has been an undeniable honor to have met you. You're a testament to the nobility of your race. Really, it should be our race. Whatever. Go now and finish this final task. Take the waters to Tyrande Whisperwind in Darnassus. You know, if they can set it up so the character will say human, night elf, Draenei, they could probably set it up to here say your or our. You know? You know? They could do that. Don't know why they didn't. Okay, auto run. Gonna take a quick drink. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted in trying, you know, taking a break from this and going playing a different game. Sorry, I was just kind of clicking on them to find out, because I was curious. The ancient protectors have the same amount of health, and they actually have a fair bit more. Still, someone at level 110 could easily take him on, but the ancient protectors do have more. There should also be around here an ancient of war. There we go. In Warcraft 3, the Ancients of War will produce archers, what are they called? Sentinels that kind of thing. Oh, and ballista. Basically the martial units. The ancients of wisdom or magic or whatever would make druids, dryads, that kind of thing. So yes. Over in the Cenarian Enclave, that's where Fendril used to be. He would pay people quite well for marrow grain. Someone over in Phalaris will pay a lesser amount in as well for it. They were paying to investigate why he wanted it so much. What is in marrow grain that's causing him to want it so badly. He's getting quite a lot of it, and he's paying quite well for it. And I think they paid less for it. I can't remember. How may I help you? Something for me? I wonder who sent it. This is wonderful. It's just the kind of thing I need to remind me of home while I continue my studies in the Temple of the Moon. I'll try out one of the recipes tonight. I can't wait. Would you take this short note of thanks back to Nimoa? You can hire a hippogriff to take you back to Donar. Just visit our hippogriff master, Leora, and when you're ready to leave, she'll help you get right back to Donar. Sister Quain's note. And I can read it. Nimoa, you can't imagine how surprised I was to receive the recipe book. Everything you include is just as I remember from home. I can't wait to try out the new recipes. When you have time to visit, when you've some time, you should come visit me in Darnassus. I'll even cook for you. Your friend Aquain. I can't read. Dang, illiteracy strikes again. Back once upon a time, it's like rather Lich King time, just pre-Kata. There used to be a member of the people from Darmal. I can't remember their name now. The Chandrolar. There we go. Remember Chandrolar talking with with a night elf here ish. Also, I was descending into the ground there. A wee bit concerning. Crikey. And I have no idea what this is about. The sacred chessboard. I have no idea. Also, Hamon the Jaded and Daros Moonlands. Maybe this was the two of them talking, though they were over there once upon a time. Not sure if it was an archaeology trainer though. And I'm not sure if that was the same guy that was talking. I have no idea. No idea at all. And there is Dior Tour, Tyrannus pet. It's not flagged for PvP, but it is flagged for Darnassus, so presumably you can end up fighting it. So, yes. Fun enough, this guy isn't Malfurion isn't flagged for PvP, though he is flagged for Darnassus. Presumably, if a horde came in, they would have to fight him as well. But I have no idea. How fare you, young one? Ah, the blessed waters from our moon wells. Have you borne witness to the spirit of Caladorin then? Sorry, you have borne witness to the spirit of Caladorin then. In recent times, I've come to find that the spirit offers more questions than it does answers, but such is the continuing nature of discovery that drives us in our darkest hours. I can offer you the simplest answers that I can. Malfurion has returned to us, but harsh times are yet upon us. Staghelm is gone, and the world is racked with pain. Malfurion has much to mend, and he will need help. Sentinel Codressa Briarbow. You look able, and perhaps willing to help. Oberdeen has finally fallen, though many of its inhabitants departed long ago when the city first suffered the brunt of the cataclysm. Many of the more stubborn residents are yet unaccounted for, and it now appears that the city may have been overrun by water elementals. My sisters need help rescuing the survivors. Please, Druid, use the western tree to reach Rutarian, and then speak to Vespertus to secure a fight to Lord Denel. Be swift. I'm sure I will, eventually. Ooh, another game I'm thinking of doing, and I know I can do, is The Evil Within. Also, hop. Cool tabard. Oh, I actually do like that outfit. But anyway, yeah, The Evil Within. Thinking about doing that for the last while. Similarly, I've been thinking about doing Dishonored for the last while. Unlike Evil Within, I actually have Dishonored on my computer. So, you know, that it's a step ahead. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll do Dishonored before Evil Within, but it makes it more likely, certainly. Oh, also, I don't remember those. The guild vaults being on the outside. But there you go. Also, there was an ooh, over this way. There was an add-on brought into the game to well, people made a mod for the game that allows you to play with a controller, and they also brought in other things into the game, like you know, in how would you explain it? Like this, like action cam. That's like you when you're talking to a person, like it zooms in and like it's like you're having a conversation in like a Deus Ex or whatever. It's so yeah, it seems really cool, but well, I don't have the thing to play. I don't have the controllers, and I know with the Sony, the PlayStation controllers, you need to get a dongle to use on your tower, or like to plug into your tower, so you can actually use the controller. And I don't have that either. So basically, just what I'm saying is the mod seems interesting, but for me, it will cost a bit to actually use it, even if I don't have to pay for the mod itself. But maybe someday I'll take a look at it, because I am thinking of getting the PlayStation Now. It allows you to stream PlayStation games, and it just depends if they have games on it that I'm interested in streaming. And I have to double check I can stream the entirety of the games. I for a while I thought with Origin I could basically play all the games under service for the subscription price, but with Origin you can only play whatever's in the vault for the subscription price. Like you can stream download the games that are in the vault and play them to their totality just for subscribing to Origin and keeping that subscription active. But in reality, you can only do that with certain games. And I want to confirm that you can basically play the games as if you own them on PS Now before I, mess with any of that, like getting the controllers and equipment. Oh Christ! Sorry, spit with my breath. I hope I'm making sense there. Basically, I want to confirm what you can actually do with PS Now. I know with Origin I misread it or jumped to conclusions, thinking that by subscribing to it, you can download and play games like any game under service to completion. But that's only true for games in the vault, which are select games that they put in. Other games may get a discount, or you may be able to play for the first 10 hours, but that's it. Whilst others you can seemingly play them in their totality. With PS Now, I presume you can play the games in their totality, but I want to double check that first, because now I'm paranoid I've made the same mistake with that as I did with Origin, basically. So, yes, long story short, gubbins. Also, they're Nazi and Protector over there. Are you ready to return to Donar? She says as if she saw me before. Do you need a ride back to Donar? It'll be easy to get you back to Donar since you already know Fidelio in Donar. You'll be able to fly back there without any problems. Bloody fucking blah. God damn it. You just hear it so fucking much. Am I getting any copper for this? Yeah, silver 25. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, I can start using the group finder. Well, I could if for pre-made groups and some PvP if I was not on the starter account. There's an arena here for in the Dauran sewers. Interesting. Also, the runes of Warderon. Never seen these. They certainly sound interesting. But anyway. Oh, thing for you. I remember hearing before people claiming that there was an Alterac Valley match that went on for a week. Same match, just people alternating in. Basically. They'll play for so long, get bored, leave, come back in later on. Well, at least that's how I assume it went. I doubt the same people were constantly in there for a week. But apparently they were at it took a week for it to finally end. I don't know if everyone just gave up or what. But yeah, apparently it went on for a week. It was one of the people claiming off Analog Gaming. Probably now feels like, when I was younger and listening to them, it's a fair chance they made jokes that I didn't realize were jokes. And now part of me is thinking, was that one? I don't see it, but at the same time, if I misunderstood them, of course I wouldn't see it. But yeah, it's just something I remember hearing. It would be funny if it was true. I remember hearing before, the Alterac Valley stuff was a lot slower paced, but isn't anymore, basically. It ends up going a lot faster. In the past, you really had to worry about the side objectives. They were much more important. They were much more useful, basically. Now, people just gun for one person, then gun for the boss, and that's it. It goes really fast. So, yeah. Caladorin, you're back from Darnassus? It sounds like she loved it. Thank you for bringing the book to Sister Equine Caladorin. One of these days I intend to take her up on her invitation to visit her in Darnassus. Good for you. And now we head over to Rotarian Village. This way. I could go to Rotarian Village just from that flight point, but I would have to go back to Rotarian Village to turn in the quest. So, yeah. Healing Touch. Oh yeah, I read that before. Guardian. Mangle. Melee attack with a short cooldown that generates rage. Frenzied Regeneration. Ability that spends rage to heal you for a portion of all damage you've recently taken. Cool. Iron Fur. Ability that spends rage to massively increase your armor for a short time. Swipe. Imagine being so angry you turn the hair on your body into iron. Yeah. Now that's fucking serious. Also, actually, Moonglade calls. Let's head back there because I'm curious. I know druids get a quest. Used to get a quest early on to go to Moonglade, but things have changed since I remember doing that quest. So yeah. What the fuck is going on over there? Someone having a rave? Somehow I don't think so. It's probably a storm or something? Is that Rotarian Village? Possibly. It's a very strange, very localized storm. It's actually got me a little concerned. It's Twister.